Here is a brief tutorial showing you how I make my clay earrings. Start with a decent chunk of clay and really take your time, about 5 to 10 minutes, just working with the clay in your hands. This helps to warm up the clay and also helps prevent bubbles from forming later on. Next, I'm using a wooden rolling pin, but you can also use clay tools that also have markers you can put on the sides of the clay to help you roll an even thickness. But I do find that once I put my stencil in there, I have a good idea as to what the thickness is looking like. Muscle memory also plays a factor. Practice does make closer to perfect. And I'm just using whatever stencil in whatever shape I want my earrings to be in, but I have also used an X-Acto knife. I've literally used a butter knife before. We all have to improvise at one time or another when creating something, so just use what you have on hand. And sometimes I need to go back and roll it again because the middle tends to be a little bit thicker, but this is what happens when you eyeball things. Nothing is ever going to be 100% perfect, and clay is so forgivable and everything is fixable. Once I have all of my pieces, I make sure that they kind of match to whatever pair that they're going in. And this is when I start screwing in the eyelets. I've had these for so long. I think each of them come with 1,000 and I'm slowly but surely making my way through. I find that actually taking the time to screw them into the clay rather than just shoving them in makes them more durable. You can also use glue if you would like. In my next drop, you'll see that I actually put multiple eyelets at the bottom for a couple dangling beads, and I'm really excited about those. And then these will probably take about 2 days to dry before I can actually paint them. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and please let me know if there's anything specific that you would like to see or any questions that you have.